Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain probability. It means chance. This is for class 7 and chapter 25 it is. In our daily life, it happens so many events. So in this chapter, we discuss about events. As for example, when we toss a coin once, then there are two events, head and tail. There are two events, head and tail, and each event, each outcome, these are also known as outcomes. Each outcome is called an event. When we roll a die once, then there are 6 outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each outcome is called an event. 1 is, this is also an event, 2 is also an event, 3 is also an event, 4 is also an event, 5, 6. These all are events. Okay, so probability of an event is equal to number of outcomes in which event happened upon total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes. As for example, when we toss, when a coin is tossed once, then find the probability of getting a head and a tail. When a coin is tossed once, then find the probability of getting a head and a tail. When a coin is tossed once, it means there are two outcomes, head and tail. Outcomes are head and tail. Therefore, probability of getting a head, number of outcomes in which event happened. With respect to head, there is one outcome. Total number of outcomes, head and tail, 2. So probability of head is 1 by 2. Similarly, probability of getting a tail, with respect to tail, there is one outcome and total 2. So probability of getting a tail is 1 by 2. remark. In this example, there are two events, head and tail. Suppose it is first event and it is second event. So probability of head plus probability of getting a tail, 1/2 plus 1/2 is equal to 1. Such type of events are called elementary events. Such events whose sum of probabilities is 1. Those types of events are called elementary events. Suppose it is E1 and it is E2. Probability of E1 plus probability of E2 is equal to 1. Such type of events are called elementary events. Example number 2. When a die is rolled once, then find the probabilities of getting a number less than 7 and getting a number less than 7 and a number 7. Also find the probability of an even number and not an even number. This is question. When a die is rolled once, then find the probabilities of getting a number less than 7 and a number 7. Also find the probability of getting an even number and not an even number. Probability of an event is equal to number of outcomes in which event occurs upon total number of outcomes. First event is getting a number less than 7. First find how many outcomes are there. Outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Total outcomes are 6. Getting a number less than 7. These all numbers are less than 7. So with respect to 7, there are 6 less than 7, 7 is equal to, with respect to less than 7, 6 outcomes and total 6 outcomes. So 6 upon 6, it is equal to 1. Probability of getting a number 7. Probability of getting a number 7. There is no 7 in outcomes. So with respect to a number 7, there is 0 outcome and total number of outcomes 6. So its probability will be 0. 0 upon 6 is equal to 0. Find the probability of an even number. Probability of even number. 2, 4, 6 are even numbers. So there are 3 outcomes with respect to even numbers and total 6. So 1 by 2. And not an even number. Not an even number. Not an even number means except even numbers 1, 3, 5. There are 3. 3 upon 6 is equal to 1 upon 2. From here we can find so many remarks. Remarks you can see as notes. Remarks first. Probability of getting a number less than 7. This type of event you can say sure or certain event, because there are all numbers are less than 7. So it is sure or certain event. So probability of sure event or certain event or definite event is 1. Probability of getting a number 7. There is no number 7. So you can say it is impossible event. So probability of this remark 2, impossible event, is 0. Probability of even number, it is an event, and not an even number, it is not an event. Even number is an event, not an even number, it is not an event. And if we add these two probabilities, our answer comes 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So we can say probability of an event plus probability of not an event is equal to 1. Not event, you can say it as complementary of event, or symbolically you can write it as probability of E plus probability of E bar is equal to 1. From here we can find one more formula. Probability of E bar is equal to 1 minus probability of E. So students, keep in mind these all remarks are true for always. Probability of sure or certain or definite event is 1. As for example, the sun rises in the east. It is sure event. So probability will be 1. It is raining. It is also sure or certain event. So its probability will be also 1. Probability of impossible event is 0. And probability of event plus not an event is equal to 1. Example number 3. If probability of an event is equal to 1/3 and then find the probability of not an event. So probability of not an event 1 minus probability of an event. So 1 minus 1/3 it is equal to 2/3. And one important concept for probabilities of an event. We have seen in all examples probability of any event comes 0 or 1 or less than 1, 0, 1 or less than 1. Or greater than 0. Less than 1 or greater than 0. So we can say probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. Probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. It means of any event probability can be 0 or greater than 0, 1/2, 1/3 means all positive, and less than or equal to 1. As you have seen, probability of definite event is 1 and probability of some elementary event less than 1. So probability of any event can be greater than or equal to 1 or less than or equal to 1. This is boundary of probability. Probability of an event cannot be negative. -2 suppose comes, your answer will be wrong. Probability of an event cannot be 3 minus 3.27 like this. It is also wrong. Always probability of an event comes 0 or 1 or greater than 0 or less than 1 means only positive. Okay, thank you students.